doing? It's been a minute. Yeah, I need to make my videos more frequent, right? It's been a minute, but I'm glad to be back, and I'm glad to know that everyone, well, praying that everyone is doing well, that you're all well in the Lord, that all your activities are going on well, and that the joy of the Lord is still your portion, no matter what it is that you're going through. So today I just want to give a small word of encouragement for anyone who's going through anything, really. I mean, life is tough. We're all going through things at one point or another. We are all trusting God for one thing or another, and sometimes it feels like it's taking too much time to happen. Sometimes we feel like God is not listening. Sometimes we feel stressed, like, you know, to some extent like God has abandoned us. But let me tell you for a fact, He promised us in His word that He will never leave us nor forsake us. He knows exactly what you're going through, and He has not said His final word. He can be quiet, but when He speaks, He definitely makes it clear. And God may take time to answer your prayers, but trust me, when God shows up, He definitely shows off. So I just want to give you a small word from coming from 1 Peter chapter 5, verses 6 to 7, and I'm gonna read for you. It basically says, "Humble yourselves, therefore, under God's mighty hand, that He may lift you up in due time." Cast your anxiety on Him because He cares for you. So we're going to be looking at two aspects of this verse. The first one is the issue of time. You know, we want something so bad that and definitely when you want something and when you're expecting God to do something for you, you want it to happen right now. You want it to happen immediately. Like, you want to wake up in the morning, pray about it, and get it in the afternoon and celebrate in the evening. But it doesn't really happen like that. I mean, the Bible tells us that God makes everything beautiful in His time. There's a reason why He's keeping you waiting. I know waiting is not fun. I'm waiting on God for a lot of things as well. And waiting is definitely not something that is enjoyable. I mean, it takes a lot of strength to wait. But just understand that in His time, He's going to make everything right. And trust me, when God makes things happen in His time, when we wait on Him and we don't try to push things and create things on our own, everything He does is just beautiful. Like, when He finally answers that prayers when the time is right, trust me, everything else, it's really worth the wait. It is really worth the wait. I remember when I was trusting God for a job, it was hard. It was really hard. And it got to a point I was like, God, you know what? I'm tired. I'm just gonna work on my business or work on other things, work on school. And when God provided that job at the appointed time, trust me, everything just fell into place. So it took me a while. But by the time I accepted to just wait on God, everything fell into place. So trust me, His timing is the best. I don't know if you're waiting for a job right now, if you're waiting for a spouse, if you're waiting for healing, if you're waiting for anything it is that is bothering your mind. Do not let anxiety come on you. Wait for His time. Is definitely God. He is definitely able to do everything, really. There's nothing that is impossible to God. So just wait on Him and let go. Cast your anxiety onto Him. Let go. Go into your prayer closet, your quiet time, whichever time it is that you have, or whichever place it is that you have where you meet God, and just tell Him about it. Let go. Tell Him, God, you know what? I'm going through this and this and this. Speak up. Tell Him exactly how you feel and let go. Because you know, the good thing about God is He's a father, a good father. And no father would want to see his children suffer. He knows what you're going through. He's not blind. He's not deaf. He's just waiting for the perfect time. The perfect time. So while you wait, let go. Do not let the devil lie to you. Do not let the devil bring you into a place where you feel anxious and angry and disconnected, because that's exactly what the devil is waiting for. By the time he gets you to that sphere where you are isolated, where you do not trust God anymore, he's going to come right in, make you make decisions out of your own understanding, and the glory of God will be taken away from you. It may take 10 years, but trust me, when the time comes, it will come. And just remember the story of Moses. He spent 40 years in Egypt being prepared. Then he killed the Egyptian and spent another 40 years in the wilderness because he had to run away. Still being prepared. 80 years of his life. And it is only after 80 years that he came back to Egypt and led into freeing the children of Israel from Egypt. So, and imagine, like, the same Moses that had to run away because he killed, the same Moses that was rejected, is the same Moses that came, rose his staff, and the sea just split open. So guys, no matter how long God takes, and I mean this is also a point for myself, no matter how long God takes, when he shows up, he shows off. So have a blessed day, everyone. Blessed day, blessed evening, blessed night, and keep holding on. Don't give up. God is faithful.